Hello, guys, and happy Thanksgiving. I know this time of year is so full, and many of you are running your own Black Friday sales too. So you're kind of running around, getting everything ready for that like I am. So thank you for pressing play real fast on this little bonus episode. So my biggest sale of the year is here, and I want to give you a full rundown of it all verbally. I write emails I send out. I'll post them on social media, but I'm a podcaster, okay? So 300 and something episodes in, this is the way I prefer to explain things. So I'm excited to talk to you and give you a rundown of the sale where you can listen on the go and decide what you need to shop or if the sale is even right for you. And you can get links and codes and everything I mentioned at elizabethwithcravy.com/BF. And I'm also going to tell you about a few affiliate sales that I think are really worth checking out for your business and kind of explain what those businesses are, what the discounts are, what the extra discounts are with my links. I'm excited to chat with you. And if you're new to me and new to my business, I create and sell Showit website templates and online courses, and all of it is massively on sale for Black Friday. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's get into this. Starting with the main show of all of it, the big thing is my template. So my Showit templates are 35% off. This is the most they've been on sale all of 2025. And I will save this level of a discount until Black Friday of 2026. So I sell full website templates, quote unquote, that's why I call them, that are meant to be your entire website. Think like homepage, about, service, contact, blog, resources page, all of that. And I also sell add-on templates that are what they sound like. You add it on to an existing Showit website. So like quiz template, IG link in bio template, landing page, affiliate marketing landing pages. I have some that are just like canvases, a speaker page. If you're wanting to get more into public speaking, there's so many different add-ons. They're all awesome. I designed them at different points in my business. Some of them launched last year. Some of them launched a little longer ago than that. But those are 35% off too. And my big bundle, all the add-ons ever bundles, what I called it, that is also 35% off. Okay. Which is a huge discount, guys. So don't miss that, because I actually did not do the math on this. I probably should have for marketing purposes. That would have been nice to be able to put a big old, this big of a discount, but that bundle is actually already discounted. I bundled all the templates together and made them a discount already, and then it's 35% off on top of that. So it's significantly discounted, and each add-on comes out to just $86 a template when you buy the bundle. So just really, really low price for all of those add-ons. And again, you can use those, throughout the year to really upgrade your website in little ways. So maybe you're getting more into speaking, you add a speaker page in. Maybe you want to start using quizzes as a lead magnet in your business. You add that in. I'm trying to think through what all of them even are. You have the quiz one. The timelines one is one of my favorite. It's a way to either show kind of your story or even the details of what it's like to work with you. That's a really fun one. And then one of my favorites is my affiliate one, which is it's two different designs of an affiliate landing page meant for you to highlight a company that you're an affiliate or partner with in a way that can rank on Google and give your audience all the information they need about that company. Okay, so think about that, but it's $86. Okay, so anyway, significantly discounted. Don't miss that. All the add-ons ever. And again, that's at elizabethwithcravy.com/BF that you can find that. So again, full site templates, add-ons. You can also just buy individual add-ons. So if you just want that affiliate marketing template, that's also 35% off. And also episode 323, I talked on that one about how to know if you need a new website, just kind of an audit style of do you need a new website, or is what you're doing already working for you? So anyway, listen to that one. But if a new website or first website is on your radar, this is the best time to buy. And you also don't have to start immediately on it. So if you're thinking I do a new website, that sale sounds nice, but I actually don't have the time or resources right now to redesign my website, you can buy the template and then wait to subscribe on Showit until you're ready to customize your template, or go ahead and start on it and work on it in increments. It doesn't have to be something where you buy it and you tackle it all at once, but you can buy it and lock in the savings. Typically what I experience in Black Friday I've done this so many years in a row now of my Black Friday sale, but there's so many people who buy their template and they don't work on it for many, many months. And that's not them procrastinating or not being serious or anything like that. It's just that you bought it because you're a smart business owner and you're trying to lock in the steal. And then you're I'm going to come back to it and put it on, maybe you put on your goal for Q3 or something and you work on it then. So anyway, that's all the templates details. And again, the sale ends on December 1st, and that's 35% off templates. Okay, next up, let's talk about courses. So starting with my podcast course, Podcast Success Blueprint is on sale 15% off. And this is the course you need if you want to start a podcast, but you don't know where to start. And you want someone to guide you through all the things like what mic to buy, how to distribute the show, how to record your first episodes, how to decide on your name and your niche, how to launch it and market it. And then all beyond all that too. So this is not just like a beginner course on the basics of podcasting, on the stuff that you could perhaps just find on YouTube and kind of like scrap together. There's actually a huge emphasis in the course on how to make money from your show, how to market it, how to do the systems of a podcast so it doesn't take up too much of your time. It's actually sustainable, how to speak well in solo episodes and present well and make topics interesting, how to conduct great interviews and grow your interview skills, like so much good stuff. Tons of bonuses too. There's even bonuses about how to be a good guest and get guest appearances on other people's show to help grow your show. Like so much strategy. That's just what I have learned in my years as a podcaster, but also as someone who doesn't have like a giant following and is not just making money from my podcast just from sponsored deals. Like I have a wide range of ways I'm personally earning money from my show, and I'm trying to teach you how to do that too. Basically like how to have a really successful podcast that doesn't take over your life and is really fun without also being like the biggest person in your industry. So anyway, you can learn all about that at elizabethmccravey.com/PSB, short for Podcast Success Blueprint. All the info's on my website. And again, that course is 15% off. Biggest sale I do on this course is that amount. So a great time to buy it. There are also payment plans on it. So you can pay in increments if you would like. And now designers. So my other course, Booked Out Designer, is hugely discounted. Okay. This is like, I could have done a whole episode about this. I have emails I wrote about it. It's hard to even explain some of this. So maybe I'll explain it better verbally than I did in the email that will go out about this. But this is the most I've ever discounted the course. Is actually, I just realized it in hindsight, but it's back to, for Black Friday, back to the beta pricing that it was when I first launched the course. So I first launched the course, I had a beta price. It was limited to 40 spots and it sold out literally within like 10 minutes. It was one of the craziest days of my entire life. And that was before I had made the course. And then those 40 beta students, or maybe it was supposed to be 30, but it ended up being 40. I did a whole episode about that. I can link to it in the show notes for this one because it's a fun episode where I shared about like the craziness that was that beta launch. But it was at a lower price, and I did immediately bring it back up to this new price. And now for Black Friday this year, bringing it back to the beta price. So it is $800 off, making it $997. And there are also payment plan options, even on that $997. And I know that might sound like a lot for a course, and maybe you hear biggest discount, you're thinking I'm going to say it's a $97 course. It's never been a $97 course. It's a huge course, hugely valuable, has literally changed so many people's lives and businesses. It's both a beginner course and not. Like it starts beginner and gets really advanced. I take things I teach on this podcast just absolutely to the next level. Anyway, it's been a course that's just blessed so many people. It's blessed my life, teaching all the things I know about running a design business. So Booked Out Designer, the way I always explain it to people, it's a course that teaches you how to build an in-demand design business. It is the business side of design. So it is not like how to use Shoulder Squarespace or how to make a logo, but it's like how to do your finances, how to market yourself, how to run a client project and conduct discovery calls and client meetings, how to price yourself for profit, how to name your business, ways to scale and grow over time, legal stuff, so much stuff and templates that come with it too. And if you're listening to me talk about it right now, you're like, that sounds helpful to me for my service business, but I do something besides design. Maybe you're a photographer or a copywriter, or you do SEO services or bookkeeping. Those are all literally examples of people who have bought Booked Out Designer who are not designers. So just want to say that actually a recent testimonial I got from someone in Booked Out Designer is a copywriter who took the whole course start to finish and has had amazing success with it as she started her copywriting business. So I'm talking to designers, but it doesn't have to be just for designers. You could get a lot out of it in another industry. So anyway, that's a bit about the course. And these savings also come with one shift to the course structure. And that is that after Q1 of 2026, there will not be any more live group coaching calls. I'm removing that from the program. So that's something I've done previously in the program, sometimes in a system where it's like, we're having a call every month, sometimes where it's been a bit more sporadic, because I have been in a season of having kids, taking maternity leaves. I'm actually on maternity leave right now still as I'm recording this. And my youngest, Sophia, is at home with me full time. My boys are almost at home with me full time. So my business looks a lot different. It's always changing. You guys can probably relate to this. But there are over 30 coaching call replays all within the course and all searchable, because like something I'm really proud of with the way we did all these calls in Book.Designer is every time I had a team member on the call taking notes and time stamping everything. So it's not, a lot of courses, it's like, here's the call replay and you see some file that's like an hour and 30 minutes long or whatever. And that's it. And you're like, you just have to watch it to like figure stuff out. There's no transcript. There's no timestamps. So all the calls are all searchable and everything is timestamped with the time the question was asked and what the question was. And then any links or even sometimes like a summary of what I said, but then links to resources I mentioned in my answer. So anyway, all of that is searchable within the course. Over 30 calls. I think it's 32 exactly. And then there will obviously be more because I'm going to do some more next year. But you could literally search your question and get an answer with a previous call. And a cool thing too, you can also listen to the calls on the go from an app. I always forget to share that about the course, but you can listen to them from an app. You can listen to the whole course from an app. You can listen to it sped up even. True of both my courses. They have an app you can download to listen to on the go. Podcast style. If that's your style, you'll listen to a podcast right now. But like, if you're like, I like podcasts, I like 1.5 speed, 1.25, 2 speed, whatever speed you want, you can listen to the courses and these replay coaching calls sped up. Also, Podcast Success Blueprint also has some coaching call replays in it because I did a few coaching calls for that course too. So anyway, all that, something worth looking into, the Book.Designer Black Friday sale price. And I'm here over email for any questions you have about that or other courses. You can email me hello@elizabethmccravey.com and I'll be checking and responding during Black Friday week. So yeah, that is Book.Designer. Again, $800 off. So don't miss that, whether you're a designer or not. If the course is something that you've been like, man, I've always wanted to take it that, but like you didn't for whatever reason, hey, now's a great time. Maybe you're someone who years ago when I launched it, you're like, I missed that beta pricing. There were quite a few people who because again, it was I was planning to cap it at a certain number of people and then the buying was so fast. I mean, literally, again, one of the most exciting days of my entire business. And again, I'll link to that episode where I share that story because I probably should listen to that just to relive it because it was a really, really fun time. Okay, so that's my sale stuff, 35% off templates. Oh, and I should say, last thing for my business, my mini products like Profit Sheet, my Affiliate Manager, Launch and Sell Debrief template, all that stuff is 35% off too. I mean, making some of that less than $10, literally. So if any of that is interesting to you, worth shopping those. And I link to those specifically on the elizabethmccravey.com/BF page. And all the templates and mini products use the code Black Friday to get the sale. And then for courses, you're going to see a code auto applied at checkout. Okay, now I want to talk to you about affiliate deals I want to share with you. Affiliate just meaning that I get a kickback if you use my code or link for these companies. But these are all companies I recommend. You've probably heard me talk about them other times too outside of Black Friday. But these are, how many do I have? I have 4 I'm going to talk about right now that are just especially good Black Friday deals where I'm like, one of these I'm literally buying myself, literally during Black Friday. And also, I just want worth paying attention to, okay? So first is Flowdesk. Many of you have already heard of Flowdesk. If you haven't, they are an email marketing company, meaning they are a tool, a software subscription that allows you to send emails to an email list, to collect email addresses through forms, to set up sequences, send beautiful emails, do all the things email related, okay? And Flowdesk is about to change their pricing structure as of November 28th. So hopefully you're listening to me before then. But right now, since they started the company, it's been unlimited subscribers, but the same subscription cost even when you gain subscribers. And that can sound really confusing to people. So I feel like some people don't realize how great of a deal that is and with what they're about to change it to. But just to give you an example, if you started your business and you have 3 subscribers on your email list, okay, you start this subscription at whatever price it's at, and you grow your email list to 10,000 people, it is the same cost when you have 10,000 people or if you have 3 people. Okay. So that's just really rare. And if you've used other email providers, you know what I mean. Like that's rare. Often it's tiered pricing. So like you hit 10,000, you're at a new subscription level. You hit 300, you're at a new subscription level, like whatever it is, it just changes. It's rare they've had that great deal, which is probably why they're shifting away from it. But they've done something so beautiful in telling all of us about this price change. And that is giving tons of notice. So now we are in the last days to lock in the quote unquote unlimited plan. And crazy cool thing, but I'm subscribing to Flowdesk with this deal myself. And it's kind of a weird thing, but I don't currently use Flowdesk in my business, which is a long story as to why, more than I could even share in this episode. I've wanted to use Flowdesk. I just haven't. It's hard to switch once you've like started on something. But I am one of their top affiliates, and they are what I recommend for email marketing. They're what I've recommended when I've worked one-on-one with clients. They're what I recommend now for my template customers. So anyway, I'm signing up with you with this deal, and I'm excited to use Flowdesk and have this incredible deal. And on top of the deal, you can use my code Elizabeth for an extra 50% off your first month or year. So that's the code Elizabeth when you see a coupon code box option, or if you want to make sure I get the referral credit, because I always appreciate that, you can go to elizabethmccravey.com/Flowdesk and then click into everything from there. And then I'll get a referral kickback. But yeah, it's a really good deal. And again, I'm trying to, hopefully that makes sense the way I explained it, because like when you're not already paying tons of money for an email marketing platform, you sometimes don't realize how great of a deal it is. And Flowdesk is just such an awesome company run by amazing people. And I love getting to support them. And again, here for any questions you guys have about that. Okay. Next deal I want to talk about is Dubsado, another company I've talked about for what feels like centuries that I've just loved forever. I've used Dubsado since almost day one of my business. They are a CRM that you can use for everything from like contracts to invoices, questionnaires, your contact form. The contact forms on my website are all using Dubsado. So anyway, they are about to have a price shift with the launch of Dubsado 3.0, and that increase in price starts on December 1st. So sign up prior to that. And you can save 50% off your first year with their annual plan right now. Again, Dubsado is the CRM I use and the only one I recommend. And you can use the code Elizabeth30 to take an extra discount on the subscription. Okay. So that's code Elizabeth30. Just put that in when you sign up. And again, you want to do that. I think the increase actually starts on 12/1. You can see it all on their website, but you want to lock it in. The increase starts on December 1st. So you want to lock it in before December hits to get that deal. And you can also get more info on Dubsado at elizabethmccravey.com/Dubsado. Okay, two more to share about. Hotstock. Okay, you guys have probably heard me talk about Hotstock many times. They've sponsored this podcast. I did a whole solo episode where I talked about them. But Hotstock is a stock photo and video company, and I am all about getting professional photos done for your website. Okay, I think that's great. You will still probably need some stock photos and videos for your website, for images within your courses, for your social media, for your email marketing, for your lead magnet. I mean, there's for your lookbook, for your one-on-one class. I mean, there's literally just many, many places in your business that you will be like, I don't have a photo that I took myself that's of me to, or you maybe don't want it to be of you for your business. So I've used Hotstock for years. I keep getting tongue twisted. And they're just such an incredible company. I love the way the photos and videos look. They do a huge emphasis on stock videos, which I really appreciate, because video is just great to use so many places, whether it's like, a slide for a keynote you're giving, or as a background video on your website. So anyway, they are doing a big Black Friday sale that's awesome. They do it every year. So you can get Hotstock for $150 off your subscription. So the discounted rate is $349 per year, which is $150 off the annual plan. And I don't think my coupon code applies during Black Friday, but you can go to elizabethmccravey.com/Hotstock, and that's HAUTE, then stock, like stock photography, STOCK, elizabethmccravey.com/Hotstock, to get that deal. And that ends on December 2nd. Again, I'm linking all these in the show notes for this episode too. Okay. Last one I want to talk about is Riverside. So podcasters, this one is for you. Riverside is a way to record remotely video podcast episodes. You can also record solo episodes. If you're wanting to put videos on YouTube, you can use Riverside to record. They have so many incredible features that they're always adding. But one thing I love is making AI generated, technically, videos to use on social media to promote your episodes. So instead of you having to like go in and edit tons and tons of work and figure out like, okay, this interview that was like an hour long, what was the best point? What was the best part to make a video about? Riverside finds, it's called magic clips. They find like the best parts of your interview. You can put captioning on it. You can put B-roll type videos. I mean, really, really just incredible stuff. And they're helping you pinpoint like what's the best part of this interview or solo episode. So that's something I've found particularly helpful about Riverside. But it's also what I personally use when I'm having an interview with someone. I send them a Riverside link and we record remotely that way. And typically when I'm a guest on other people's podcasts, Riverside is the common tool that's used. And it's really awesome. So anyway, November 24th through the 30th, you can get get 35% off Riverside yearly plans with the code BF2025. Okay. My code doesn't work during the sale, but I appreciate the referral credit, even though my code's not active. So you can use the link elizabethmccravy.com/Riverside to go through my link and then use that coupon code so I get the referral. And also on that page, I explain a lot more about Riverside and why I love it and how you can use it, because there are a lot of different applications for it. You can even use it like to record your online course. Like there's a lot of ways that could be good to utilize it. But anyway, that's 35% off Riverside, and you can go to elizabethmccravy.com/Riverside. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening. It's a longer episode than I thought it was going to be, but you can see my sale and these other sales I mentioned and some others as well, not mentioned on this podcast episode, at elizabethmccravy.com/BF, short for Black Friday. And again, thanks for listening and listening to the end. And I hope you'll consider shopping with my small business if you do want a new website or you're ready to learn from me beyond this podcast. And yeah, I just really appreciate your support as a podcast listener and many of you guys as repeat customers already. Yeah, so I appreciate you, and I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving week, and I hope your Black Friday sale goes great and goes smoothly. I know so many of you guys have sales of your own, and this can be a crazy busy time of year for us all. It's like it's a holiday week and then also a really big, important week in your business. So really hoping that your sale goes awesome as well. And thanks for listening, and get all the info, elizabethmccravy.com/BF. Thanks, guys. Hey, thank you for listening to the podcast all the way to the end. I appreciate you being here. And if you enjoyed this episode, then I want to invite you to check out my website template shop too. Over on elizabethmccravy.com, you'll find Show It website templates that are easy to use, strategically designed, and created to help you make more money from your website. Maybe your current website is really boring, maybe it's a challenge to update, and maybe it's even the thing you feel like is holding your business back. Your website needs to be strategically and intentionally designed in order for it to convert your viewers into raving customers, and that's exactly what my templates do. These templates are designed to be SEO friendly on the back end, not just pretty, and also strategic with all the strategies I teach on this show, and they are easy for you to set up all by yourself. So shop them at elizabethmccravy.com/shop and come join thousands of happy customers using these templates. And as an added perk, you can use the code BBPodcast at checkout to get 10% off your template as a thank you for being part of the podcast fam. Again, that's BB Podcast for 10% off any template over on elizabethmccravy.com. Also, if you loved this episode, leaving a rating and review for the show on wherever you're listening or sharing it with a friend is a great way to support this podcast. Thank you again for listening, and I'll be back next week with a new episode.